We're not sponsored by that bottle.
But I'm drinking it. In my pocket.
Isn't that coming back in? Okay.
Because everything is working the way it should be. That doesn't count.
That's everything's good.
All
right then.
Are you sure?
What's up, guys? I said, what's up? What's up, guys? I'm Joe Vargas. To my left, as always, Maggie Duarte. This weekend, Maggie, I gotta tell you something that happened to me, dog.
Oh man.
So we all had a little crew, friends growing up, and if you go home early, you find out something happened.
Yeah.
Like, damn, you missed out. Yesterday this happened. I'm like, damn.
Damn, you missed it, dog.
You missed it, boy. Why'd you go home for,
Damn, what happened?
Saturday, I'm home, right? And we had a little, engagement with my family.
Mm-hmm.
So my daughter was going to cross the border. So Cisco's like, Dad, I'll drop you off at the fights. When Joanna gets out, I'll pick you up. I said, all right. I know Joanna takes her time, so I'm like, I'm going to get to watch all the fights, right? So I go to the fights this weekend in the Auditorio de Tijuana, which is like the mecca of boxing in TJ. And I'm right there. And my ass tried to go hide in the back and chill. Yeah, and the nosebleeds. And somebody saw me like, hey, coach, go down there. That's where you should be at. And I'm like, you're right, man. I've been working so hard at this shit. So I go to the front, sit front row with Burrito and his family. Burrito is a promising prospect. I think he's 18-0. I don't want to check my box rank, but he's good. And he has a large following. He posted a video. He has over 133 million views.
Damn.
On Instagram. One video.
When he came over to the gym, I think you were, ironically, you were in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
At that fight.
Yeah.
I won't say which one just yet because I don't want to ruin your
story.
Fuck it up. But anyway, he came and he only had 60-something thousand followers at that time.
He has a lot.
Which is significant. I think now he really grew it.
Yeah, he's really growing with this shout out to Burrito and his whole family. So I'm in the front, we're sitting down with Burrito, his dad. We're talking boxing, we're talking fights, we're talking about management, promotion, we're talking about all kinds of stuff. Some really good fights by box stars. We're just watching it, and then my son calls me.
Mm-hmm.
Dad, I'm 10 minutes away. Main event's about to come out.
Yeah.
I'm invested because Tashiro Fierro is a kid who I've cornered before. I came to our gym before COVID when there was nobody crossing the border much because of the COVID.
Right.
Fernando Fernandez, his coach, sent him to me, and we have a good relationship.
Right.
So I show up to support him. His opponent comes out,
mm-hmm.
and I leave.
Oh, damn.
I get to the party, and I'm like, where you at, dog? And the people just messaging me left and right, like, what the fuck happened? What did I miss?
Yeah.
An all-out fight erupted at the auditorio between Tashiro's opponent and the fans started going at it outside of the stands.
God.
I mean, outside in the seats.
Yeah.
If I would have waited just 10 more minutes, I probably would have. I probably would have went to the party with the black eye.
I doubt that.
But I missed the brawl. But when I stopped laughing, watching the videos, and I started paying attention to Tashiro, it broke my heart.
Yeah.
There was an issue of him. First of all, he got frustrated.
Yeah.
Did you watch the fight at all?
No.
Okay.
I didn't have any way of watching it. I
It's
just
on
watched
YouTube, dog. But anyways, Box Stars. He got frustrated. He faces Southpaw, who was just boxing on the outside. He wasn't beating Tashiro's ass. I don't know if the pressure of fighting at home. Tashiro didn't look good physically.
Yeah.
There's a rumor about him not making weight. You guys can look it up on the room that he didn't make weight. His team was helping him kind of cheat.
Yeah.
But anyways, he fought. And watching a kid who gave Pitbull a run for his money.
Right.
And for some reason, I don't think they fought because of the weight. No,
because
the rematch. The rematch.
Yep. It was a weight issue.
So this fight was just a bounce back fight for him, a win. He lost his fight. He got disqualified for kicking his opponent in the ring. Yes, it's not Muay Thai boxing.
Kicked him.
He kicked his opponent in the ring. A really good friend of mine, the referee, Jose Juan Ramirez, he got disqualified a while back he got reprimanded for stopping the Munguia fight when Munguia got stopped.
Ooh.
So
when he got
knocked out in Tijuana.
Yeah.
And he heard it from everybody, from the press, for not giving Munguia a chance. And that's when I say, yeah, you know what, man, that man is a man of integrity. He would not want to stop the fight. He loved Munguia.
Right.
But he's being professional.
Right.
He had to do his job and stop the fight. His first fight assigned back,
Oh my
Tashiro Fierro.
dude.
He has to disqualify Tashiro.
Fuck, dude.
Tell me the Profe Ramirez the referee Ramirez didn't. He's a profe too. He trains people at his backyard in his house, underprivileged kids. He's a really
That's
good
cool.
man. So I start thinking about the referee Ramirez. I start thinking about Tashiro, the opponent. And it breaks my heart to see Tashiro just falling from grace. Every fighter wants a fight to be in that position he's in.
Right, absolutely.
To make good money, to become a world champion, to have an opportunity.
Yes.
I messaged Tashiro's old coach.
Yeah.
And I just like, bro, this is heartbreaking. And when I lost a fighter, I lost a fighter named Adan Palma. I had him 4-0. And to this day, I don't know why he left. And I don't have no problem with him. He's good. I wish him all the best. But to see Fernando lose Tashiro when the hundreds of thousands of dollars are involved,
Right.
that might hurt a little more.
Yeah.
I'd rather lose a fighter if I'm going to lose him in the beginning of his career, not when there's fucking a lot of money on the table.
It's not easy to get there, especially, when you're on the other side, man. You're always kind of handed the short end of the stick in terms of being on the B side, and it takes a long time. It takes a long time to get there. And I think you can arguably say that this fight, had he, even just had a good performance, it would have put him right back in contention with one of those
back
guys.
back, win or lose.
40.
Yeah. It broke my heart because when he fought in Puerto Rico, he tore a tendon in his leg.
Yeah.
And he finished the fight like a warrior. Like, damn, bro. Like, I commended him. Like, dude, you fought like that.
Yeah.
All I wanted him to finish the race. It was a loss, but it was a win.
Yeah.
Because he finished the fight with the torn ligament in his leg.
Yeah, which is
hard to recover from. And then he comes back and fights Pitbull, and the fight was good.
Yeah.
He's
arguably
right.
a draw.
Yeah, he's in contention, and this fight he didn't look like a warrior. He looked out of shape. So. Maggie, what's your opinion when they tell you? And I'm not knocking any of these big coaches, okay? And we're gonna take you with Freddie Roach. We're gonna take you with Robert Garcia. We're gonna take you with Joel Diaz.
Yeah.
Those guys are good coaches.
Right.
The best recognized right now. But when you have a guy who already built you and moved you, why would you take him away from him? Because just because they're good coaches doesn't mean they're going to be a good coach for that guy.
Right.
The chemistry.
The environment is so crucial for a fighter. It's there. Obviously, you make it so that they can thrive. That environment, they've thrived in that environment. And they've grown in that environment, and to snatch them out of there is very risky. You mentioned Munguia. I think that's another great example, right? He same coach, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Fernando Fernandez, that's the homie.
Went to Freddie Roach, and we might be reaching with saying he maybe could have beat Canelo had his coach been there. However, I think the adjustments might have been made. I think maybe he would have handled it. To me, it seemed like he was a little bit pressured. He would maybe handle the pressure a little differently if his OG team was there with him. Those people who know him. When you spend every day in and day out with these guys, you get to know them. You get to know their mood swings. You get to know maybe, hey, they're having a shitty performance. Why? Well, I think he's been doing this, or maybe he's not doing that. And to take them away from that, take them to an unknown environment just because, yeah, they have certain privileges or whatever you want to call it. It's not always for the best. Does it work for some? Yeah, of course, I think it does. But there's nothing like having those people around you who are going to tell you what you need to fucking hear.
The truth. Yeah.
It sucks, and I can't even begin to imagine what it's like on the coach's end. You know what I mean? All that, because it's a lot of
hard work, man.
A lot of work, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of energy that is expended. Sometimes it's more than just advice. It's hey, you can stay at my place. I mean, I'm not here to you know what's up.
When Tashiro fought in Puerto Rico against Santiago, Coach Fernandez gave me a heads up, like, I remember, like 2-3 weeks out, if I can go. And I was like, yeah, of course. But there was a problem with his visa. That's why wasn't going to get it on time.
Right.
So I felt honored that he trusted me to take his fighter. Coach Fernando called me at least 15 times a day.
Checking up on
how he was doing. We had this little thing he created on the WhatsApp where he would talk to me, the conditioning coach, and the nutritionist, and Tashiro.
Right.
That was at least 8 to 10 times a day.
Yeah.
What that tells me, Fernando was super invested. He could have been like, you know what, man, if he loses, he's with them.
Right.
Whatever happens is he's with them. I couldn't make it. I'm just going to wash my hands and I did everything. That man is invested in his fighters.
He is.
To take those fighters away from him for whatever reason, it sucks from the promoters and the managers, because that decision is made. And the fighter, at the end of the day, he has the final say-so.
Yeah.
So, sometimes the guys that are helping you, like if you want to bring somebody else in the team,
right,
that's fine.
Yeah.
But keep the guy who's been there.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying this from a coach, because I get called to help people too.
Right.
And I know my role. I'll stay back and I'll help. I'll help.
He is very attentive, and I know that because we've been in camp taking a few guys, obviously you for way long, but we took Kwame there to spar. Yeah, and he's there like from start to finish, and then we cornered Tiburon also, which he was very attentive for that fight
in Arizona,
too.
Yeah.
So he's one
I
of
the... I wrote a rap song that day with my cousin Freddy. Danger.
That's right.
It's going to be released pretty soon. I was just talking to my cousin Danger.
It's going to triple platinum.
Danger Alto Calibre, dog. He called me. He's like, hey, help me with this song. Hell yeah, cuz. I was under the stands talking. I was like, yeah, talking to my cousin. So yeah, I remember that fight perfectly with Tiburon.
Yeah. And I remember he was very attentive for that fight. And what an experience that was too, because his guys are really good, man.
Yeah.
Tiburon's also a really good fighter. That was a good fight.
You said earlier the environment or the area. To me, I think those guys pulling up to one of the most dangerous zones in Tijuana.
Yeah.
Literally the whorehouses that are world recognized in Tijuana. The gym is like 3 blocks from there.
Yep.
You're walking around, there's drug addicts everywhere, people deported, and like you walk into the gym and there's a little griminess to it.
Yeah.
And you're about to go there to go fight like in Vegas, Texas, New York, wherever you go.
Yeah.
So as you're training, you realize that's your way out of that neighborhood.
Yeah, absolutely.
But sometimes that neighborhood is good to keep you focused.
Yeah.
As you're driving to the gym, instead of going to like a mall to go train or like something fancy, like a super nice gym, like.
If you see a tranny prostitute, you're headed the right direction.
Yeah.
But you know what? You're right. I think sometimes that does kind of keep you hungry and keeps your fucking eyes open. But it's interesting because this isn't the first case. You think about guys who come from I guess you want unfortunate circumstances, however you want to word it, right? And they make it big. Think of guys like Adrian Broner too. You know what I mean? And they have been on the biggest stage you could possibly be on, and they just spiral. Sometimes that very same environment that made you who you are, if you're not...
Get a sports psychologist, guys. Get somebody you can talk to.
You really got to figure out who you are.
Yeah, get somebody you guys can talk to. I don't mean to interrupt you, but get somebody that can help you and tell you the truth and listen to you, and you can vent and you can talk about all your challenges. And because what we do as fighters, as men, we bottle everything up because it's supposed to be weak if we talk about it.
Yeah.
But it happens way too many fighters. It's like a common theme.
Yep, absolutely. I think there's a lot of fighters, even from you can consider them, start to consider them the old school, like Danny Garcia, who, he kind of let go at the end of one of his interviews. These guys, man, they go through a lot. This sport is a motherfucker. And you get to a point where, that's all they know because they've invested so damn much. And it's like, well, fuck, where do I go from here?
Yeah.
I'm good. May as well just try to make it. And it's challenging. It's not easy, man. So hopefully you guys out there have somebody at least to talk to. You know what I mean?
You got to.
But I think I wrote right here. What do you think on kind of like along those lines, like wasted talent? And I think what I mean by that, what I mean by that is guys who are just so fucking good. I don't know how many times you've seen it. They're just so good, man, but they just get in their own way.
That happens way too much.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Self-sabotaging, like... They self-sabotage. They think that talent's going to get them across all the time.
Yeah. Or they think that they don't deserve it. Or they're scared. There's so
Fear,
many.
let down, discipline.
Yeah. Discipline. Sometimes, I think of when these guys they're young, some of them don't ask to be in this sport, but like I mentioned a couple minutes ago, is that, it's all they know. It's literally all they know. And some of them actually are very talented, and they're kind of like fighting themselves in their mind because this is all they know. However, maybe it's not something that makes them happy. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Maybe they just they don't have like in the case of like, a fighter just gets told, hey, you got to switch trainers and,
Yeah.
And that's like self-sabotaging too, because he's comfortable where he's at, but he's probably thinking, well, that trainer trains all these champions, know? But that trainer might not. It's like a jockey. Like only the right jockey could ride the right horse.
Right.
And fighters sometimes think that every jockey is good.
Yeah.
And it's not. Like not every coach is good for you.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I'm not comparing myself to no level to any of those guys. But when people say, I want to train with you, coach, I always tell them, come in, let's do pad work, we'll spar, and let's see if we vibe. If we don't vibe, don't even worry about it, bro. Go ahead and go find somebody else that you're comfortable with.
Right.
Because it happens. It's not you don't. They can be there and not even happy no more, but they can't backpedal no more.
Yeah, absolutely. The relationship.
Because for this fight, I seen him over here in Tijuana training, and it's like, okay, I was at the fight. I was at the fights, and some guy walked up to me. He goes, "Hey, we're fighting the co-main or whatever. He's fighting on TV.
Yeah.
He's like, I've been following you. I know who you are. Can you go in the corner? It doesn't help us. We need a third person." And I'm like, no, man, thank you, man, so much. I appreciate it, but I'm good. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the fights. I just came as a spectator today. Yeah. And he's like, yeah. And some guy next to me tells me, damn, bro, people would jump on those opportunities quick. I said, what am I going to tell him? I don't know the kid. The kid don't know me. I don't know his work habits. I don't know how he trains. I don't know what he does good and bad, so I'm just going to sit out and enjoy these fights.
Right.
Good thing because he got knocked out like in the second round.
Fuck.
I wanted to touch on the same thing, a little brawl. I saw that video of Wanderlei Silva.
Yeah.
That get knocked out in the ring. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I saw the clip. It was like a brawl that happened.
I read the comments, and I know people are having a fun time, whatever, talking shit, whatever, making fun of the situation. Mm-hmm. But I was thinking that punch didn't look that bad, in my head.
For what result?
For the way he got knocked out, But then now that I saw the bruise and shit, how he looks, but that's what happens when a bare knuckle hits your face,
Swollen shut.
A glove wouldn't do that kind of damage.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, man, Wanderlei's probably been knocked out in training, in sparring, and he's been fighting for way too many years. It kind of reminds me of Bolivita when he got sucker punched. He took that shit well.
Damn, yeah. I remember
and
that in the corner.
Yeah, he got punched by one of the, what's it called, brothers?
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. He took that shot well. You see that video? Like, boom. But Wanderlei, wow, that was bad. He's almost 55.
He's up there, right? Yeah. He's older than Chris, right?
I think so. Yeah. Well, he fought Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fought Chris. So I'm like, dude, like these guys stick around a little too long.
I know.
And everybody's jumping into exhibitions and matches. And who sanctioned that fight? Must have been somewhere else. Because who sanctioned that shit? Poor Wanderlei Silva got KO'd. Like they're known as the Axeman, knocking people out, slamming people, knocking them out, and all of a sudden he gets knocked out in the ring. Fighting karma. Sorry.
What's up with these brawls in the ring, man? That shit is crazy. It's a sport, dude. Like I get it, but at the end of the day, man, we really got to have self-control out there, man. That's the whole point of this shit,
It's a sport. You're fighting, but you got to be as.
Then again, it happens in all sports, but still, like in fighting, it's a little bit more dangerous because these fools they know how to fight.
They can fight.
It happens in all. I just thought about like baseball, fucking football.
So Wanderlei Silva, he lived by the sword, died by the sword, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it, man. Yeah, his eyes all swollen shut now. Yeah, people are so quick to talk shit on those fucking comments. Man.
The other day, I'm watching these fucking and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but. I was watching MVP, the MMA fighter.
Oh, Michael Venom Page.
I cornered against him one time. I had a.
Oh yeah, that kid starts with a D. His name?
Dominic. No.
Derek?
Derek for real.
Yeah.
That's what I call him. We cornered against him. We fought him. He beat us. MVP. I didn't know who he was. I just heard he was really good. I studied some film of him, and I just saw a video of Lima knocking him out.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, but that kid is well-rounded MMA fighter. I saw a video of him fighting bare knuckle.
Yeah.
And he lost. They did 6 rounds. The fights are only 5. And he lost to Perry.
Oh, yeah. Mike Perry, right?
Yeah, Mike Perry.
This was a while ago, wasn't it?
I thought that shit was like new. So I looked at the videos. It said 2 years old.
Golly.
So I'm giving you guys some old news. But I was watching it. I was like, damn, MVP is so good on the octagon.
Yeah.
Because he could kick, he could move.
Mhm.
And that shit didn't work in boxing.
Yeah.
Well, bare knuckle boxing.
No, hell, because he was still like moving like karate.
He was moving like karate, but those shots are not
effective.
because you're moving your feet in the air. Yeah, you're bringing a little bit of momentum behind them, but there's no power behind them.
Right.
What set him up to be really good was his kick. I remember, I think he kneed Cyborg. He's the one that kneed Cyborg that cracked his forehead.
Oh, shit.
Remember that video when Cyborg got his knee, and then he's beat a lot of people by kicks and
he's a good kickboxer.
He's good at what he does. Yeah, he's good at what he does.
Karate.
But sometimes it reminds me of like guys that change coaches. Stay in your lane, guys.
Yeah.
You're so successful in MMA. Stay there. You know?
Yeah.
Look at Wanderlei.
Oh, man.
That wasn't a boxing match, though. That was a brawl. But there's a video where Wanderlei fights in the locker room with somebody. I can't remember who.
Oh, this was like the UFC shit?
Yeah, with Crazy Horse, I think, or somebody.
It was Chael Sonnen.
That's right.
I can't let you get close. That shit is fucking classic. It's so funny.
So that's the guy who got knocked out. He was always starting fights with everybody.
Always starting fights. He's like, fucking amateur.
So I guess it's true what they say, how it goes around, comes around.
That's just no joke, man. That's just crazy. I don't know. Whatever. Those guys. It's something else. It's sad because these guys, like you said, they get concussed. And then the last thing they do to end their career is probably the worst thing you can do is go into fucking bare knuckle, too.
Bare knuckle's not
the
nice.
fuck?
It's not nice at all.
You said it's one of the worst sounding things.
You know how I knew it was old? Sorry.
What?
I'm watching the bare knuckle fight MVP, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I see my boy Nelson Lopez in the background.
Oh, he's not doing it no more.
I'm like, I thought he left MVP. I thought he left bare knuckle. And I look at it, and it says the video is 2 years old. Yeah.
I think it's because I think Mike Perry fought this weekend, so it was probably a bunch of old shit.
Oh, yeah. They were bringing up, that's how I noticed it. They were bringing up all his highlights.
Yeah.
Oh, they brought bare knuckle highlights, and they're all of him.
Yeah. Apparently the dude's undefeated. Like, he wasn't that great, and he sucked in that fucking, I hate to mention the kid, Jake Paul fight, the boxing one, and then in MMA he was like, but he's like undefeated in bare knuckle, so he found his little
niche.
Little niche. Yeah. Fucking Mike Perry.
Why'd you gotta bring in Jake Paul for, though?
I tried not to, man, but it is what it is.
All right, we're gonna finish this podcast.
Yeah, I think we are because.
Any fights coming up?
Yeah. You know what? I need to start pulling this up like before. Sorry, I was looking up you saw that?
The sniper rifles.
Sniper rifles, eh? The boxing schedule. I know there's fights this weekend on the 11th, if I'm not mistaken.
Really quick.
Yeah.
I saw something right now that you were looking at. UFC. Sufa. Belt.
Did I haven't researched this? Have you?
Little bit.
Yeah.
I guess it's like a title to get you into the Riyadh season.
Mm.
You have to win the Sufa.
So it's like the UFC, but for boxing.
For boxing.
Yeah, because the UFC is not.
I've been getting some backlash for what I said about the UFC being a communist.
What, for real?
From people like it's a league. I get it, but at the end of the day, I want my fighters. Everybody's like, you want to be more like the NFL and NBA and ML and
it's an organization.
MVP. Yeah. You can't. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, I want good fights. I am a fan first. Yeah. I am a fan of boxing, and if it could happen, it could happen. But damn, one more belt. Like we already got like 685 belts.
Yeah, I don't know how that works because I was thinking about it. Right, you have MMA has Bellator, PFL, in UFC, and I'm sure they have a bunch of different ones, just like in boxing, you know. But the UFC only fights the guys in the UFC.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if
you don't have a Sufa.
If you're just part of the Zufa TKO shit, you can't fight outside of that. That's where I'm confused, and I need to do more research, obviously, because That's how it is in the UFC. Those guys cannot fight
Well, let's
outside.
talk about that next week. We'll do a little bit of research, both
Yeah.
of us, and then we'll see what's up with that.
Yeah. I'd like to touch on that. Yeah, we have Boots Ennis fighting this weekend against Uisma Lima. I don't know. He's defending. No, he's not defending. He's going to 154.
Mm.
I don't think it's a championship fight though. And then Khalil Ko against Jesse Hart.
I like watching. Oh, he got Jesse Hart's older. That's a good fight. I watch Khalil Ko. I'm a fan of his. After he's
That fight.
no, I mean he lost and he got that
And he
win
came
back.
back.
That shows me a lot. So I'm a fan of his now.
I'm curious to see what happened, or to know what happened. Maybe his weight cut was a little rough.
I don't know.
Who knows? Because that first fight. Then again, sometimes, man, certain kind of like Buster Douglas, how he just had the stars aligned for him and he fucking beat Mike Tyson. I think sometimes some guys, they just have something, an energy that's with them that they're unbeatable that night. So, anyway, I think that's something not many people take into account. Yeah, that's about it. And then the undercard, October 11th, and then you have some.
Well, I'm gonna be rooting for Ennis on that one.
Yeah. Oh, that kid who fought Shakur Stevenson, he's fighting in England. The one who
The kid that took the fight on short notice.
yeah, him. He's fighting
What's his name? Give him some props.
Josh Padley.
Padley.
Yeah, mate. One of Ashley's peeps. He's fighting Reese Bellotti. I think he fought him already, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. We'll ask Ashley. He knows. It's his people.
Over the pond.
Across the pond, mate. That's about it.
Okay. Well, I think we're done.
Boots Ennis.
I got Boots Ennis.
I got Boots Ennis too. 154 is interesting.
I got Khalil Ko.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah. Our guys are kind of like
We're waiting.
we're floating.
Oh yeah, did we talk about last week? The fights were canceled.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I kind of fucked up and started talking about the fights.
No, you didn't.
They got
fuck up.
postponed, so we're not fighting October 25th in San Diego. I said I was going to touch on it every week. Yeah, we'll find out the date here soon, but we're working on bouts and fights and
I'm
just
laughing
training and
because we found out through the post that we posted.
yeah.
That's how we found out.
Henry Ramirez sent me a message. We're not fighting, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy, but we're staying ready as always, man. As always.
Any questions, anything, guys, let us know. Make sure you guys share, like, comment, show us some love. And
Any subjects.
I got the shirt.
Oh yeah. Thanks to
Women's boxing.
Women's Boxing Network. It's once in a lifetime. Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah. All right, well, guys, you guys.
What?
I want to. Can we switch this so I can have Crawford on my side now?
Oh, all of a sudden, huh?
I picked them to win.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Okay.
All right, well, guys. You guys take care. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Yeah, I think the words, but sometimes they don't come out of my mouth no good.